How to handle a workplace bully, especially if they're a narcissist. I had my first live Q&A on Thursday, and somebody asked me, how do you handle someone who just does not understand your communication style and essentially keeps tone policing you? And my first question was, do you think this is out of ignorance, or is this person a bully? Because if it's out of ignorance, I would encourage trying an empathetic approach first and getting that other person to talk about themselves and maybe why they want to communicate in a certain way, and then you can share your perspective. If they are bullying you, you need to document everything. You need to build your allies. And I suggest also gray rocking, because the only way to win with a narcissist is to not play. Gray rocking is called that because it's a technique of becoming as boring as a gray rock. Because something to keep in mind, I know there's a lot of discussion right now about, and there's been discussion for a while, on civility being abused to tone police, especially black women. That is true. And something I've learned in years of therapy to work through narcissistic abuse is narcissists get off on seeing your reaction. That is why they are bullying you. Likely also they are threatened by you. And if they're not being punished, they might have some in with upper leadership, or upper leadership just may not know how to handle conflict. There's a surprising amount of that. I found this article on LinkedIn that I thought explained it really well. I sent it around to the people who joined me in the live. It's a public article. You should be able to find it pretty easily. And essentially things you can do, it's a lot of, okay, that's fine. Not interested. No, thank you. Being boring. If you want to pop off and give them the business, I totally understand. That is my nature. My nature is very saucy. However, I've, through years of therapy, learned that that just feeds the bully. Be very non-committal. Redirect the conversation. Go back to your business. Keep it minimal. Document absolutely everything, and check the recording laws where you live. In the U.S., where I am, some states are fine with one-party recording, as in you can record without telling the other person. Be mindful of that, because your bully could use it against you too. But some laws require that you can only record two-way. Florida is like that. If you're in a one-person state, I would record every interaction with that person. Try to get as much in writing as you can if you're in a two-party record state, and you can summarize meetings after. What I heard is this, what you asked for is this, and I said this. There's very little federal protection for bullying in the United States, and leaders doing nothing is picking a side.